Hey, I'm Loui. A couple months ago, my mom and I and our two dogs, Lady and William, arrived on an island in southeast Alaska. We had never been to Alaska, and after traveling almost the entirety of the US, we decided that there was no better place to own property. After a bunch of research, we settled on a 3-acre plot of land and bought it sight unseen. As you may know, winter is approaching us, and living in vehicles was not going to cut it for the cold season, so we are renting out a cabin, while we wait on building a driveway to access and live on our new property next year. We're so excited to spend our first winter getting to know the people and the land in our new home, and share it all with you. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to find out if we make it through our first cold, dark Alaskan winter. Good morning, y'all. Today is November 24th, and it is so rainy out. Oh my god. I can't believe how rainy it is. It's been raining, if you can hear it. It's been raining like this for about 6 hours, maybe more. And all of the snow is gone. It all melted. There's no snow. Well, there's like tiny patches of snow here and there, but there's no snow, which makes me sad. Mom and I really, really wanted snow. I don't know why we're being sad about it, because honestly, there's going to be feet and feet of snow probably starting in January. So, and maybe next month. It really depends on the year. Another day as a character on my movie.
Yeah. I'm all, yep. What? I'm another character in your movie?
Another day as a character in my movie. The doggies are having some breakfast. That is just a dreary, dreary day. This is William every morning. After I go to the bathroom and come back, he acts like he hasn't seen me in a year. Oh, hi! Get your blanket! That used to be my blanket. Now it's his blanket. Get it, William! Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Good morning! Sometimes he'll carry it around in his mouth around the house. Hi! Hi! You're all wet. How do you guys like the new camera? It's quite cinematic without even trying. Today we're going to be making some espresso in the espresso machine. I have officially decided that on our property, since it's going to be off-grid for a long time probably, I have to figure out how to size our battery bank and all of that to be able to run our espresso machine, because this is a very valuable item up here. There are 2 coffee shops on the island, I believe 2, and yeah, you know, it's pretty expensive to get coffee here, so William's in the background. Slurping your water. Do you need water?
Oh, you need some water.
I honestly cannot get over how cinematic this camera is without trying. What is happening? And are we just characters in a movie? The sun is only out now for about 8 hours a day, which is totally fine. It's not 0 hours. It's not like up in the polar region like in Svalbard where Cecilia lives, but it's pretty dark here. And at first it was like I could totally tell my body was trying to get used to it. It was like very strange, a very strange feeling. Now I feel like generally I'm pretty used to the darkness and I'm just going with the flow. Like, time doesn't matter during this time, which is kind of nice. Like, obviously you gotta like do the things you need to do at certain times, but other than that, it feels awfully like, it just feels like a weird like hibernation time warp. Like, time doesn't matter. You can wake up whenever, you could sleep whenever. It doesn't really matter, unless it's like a day you gotta do something, like go to town and like participate in things during business hours. Like the other day we went to the post office and there was a giant line. Our post office it has some issues, let's just put it that way, some staffing issues, and the line was so long. We were waiting in line for a couple hours, but it was like 3:30, and by the time we left it was dark and it was 4:30, which it's not as extreme as like the absolute polar north, but it's definitely taken some getting used to. And my freaking tan is definitely disappearing. Like, I am a ghost now. The melanin is not activated. But at the end of the day, it's so beautiful. I just wish it would snow already again. But here you guys go, an accurate representation of Southeast Alaska. It's completely different than on the mainland. Up there right now, it's like going routinely in the negatives. It's already in the single digits. It's like super snowy and cold and all of that. And here it's just a mild 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
The 30s last night too, and it was freezing.
Yeah. It just depends on like the wind and stuff, because like sometimes 30 doesn't feel cold at all.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's definitely funny because like to me mid 30s is warm now. It's definitely not cold. Coffee. Still no latte art, but at least the crema's there.
He's like, fine, okay, I'll lie down.
William's been obsessed with getting on this bench, so we put blankets down so he doesn't scratch the wood, because he started to scratch the wood on the bench. Oh, coffee, man. There was a time there where I was trying to get off of coffee, but now I'm not trying to get off of coffee because, well, one, that's really hard, and two, it is so dark here all the time. Like, this cabin's really dark. I'm realizing when I record stuff with a camera, like how low light it is in here, and like you need coffee to survive. Coffee every day. Coffee, vitamin D. I don't even use a sun lamp anymore. I'm hardcore. I'm a hardcore northerner now. I don't need a sun lamp. I just take vitamin D and drink a ish ton of coffee and go for rain walks and snow walks and cry and drown myself in TikToks. So that's how I get through every day. My best friend. Look at him. He's like, I'm a human. We've created a monster, man. He thinks that he belongs up here.
Yeah, you're cute.
And the lady's just sadly in the corner on her bed. Do you want to be?
Oh, she needs to be covered.
Here, let me put some blankies on you, hun. This woman is an amazing braider. She's the one who does my braids every week. Or every other week. We redo them. Your hair's all... She's got a fro. It's cute, though. So cute. Look at her.
My hair's grown a lot in the last 6 months.
It's crazy. Look at that. It's
so
amazing.
Now I can do braids. Yay.
Yay. And she's got the salt and pepper. So if you're not black... and you've never seen this before, you're probably like, what the heck? Basically, you get, so it's synthetic hair.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you braid your hair into there, and it protects your hair, and, well, your hair is very puffy. It's a cute fro. Look
Imagine if I went out like this, I would scare some people. Hey, y'all. How you doing?
How you doing?
My name's Dex. Want to be friends?
Want to be my friend?
Want to be my friend?
Anyways, yeah, so yeah, you braid that into your hair, and it's a protective hairstyle. My goal with my hair is to grow my hair out long enough that I can braid my own hair. I mean, I already do braid my own hair, but like my hair is maybe like here now. I want to do it so that like all of this is my natural hair. And it's a good way to grow it out. And it's just so nice to not have to take care of your hair every morning. Like, you have to, like, take care of it at night and, like, protect it and, like, moisturize your scalp, which I don't do enough. But it's, like, it's such a great way to not have to do your hair every day. Because with my hair, I need to at least wash and condition and leave and condition it at least every 3 days. Like, on a 3-day cycle.
Looks fly.
It looks full. You're like, it just looks fly. So I'm excited to see. I might have to help you on the back ones, huh?
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
I'll try my best.
I haven't done braids on my own hair and on my own head in all, like.
When was the last?
I'd say probably 28 years.
Whoa. Wow, that's a long time. But you have a lot of practice on my head. Now it's just doing, it's different thing.
It's different. But I'll be able to do it. I watched a ton of YouTube videos about us, like, methods of how to do it. So.
You got this. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
I'm excited to have braids. I haven't had braids in so long. I used to do braids all the time. I could do braids down to here.
Wow. That's amazing. William's over here chilling. I just wrote a postcard to my buddy who lives in Berlin. If you're watching this, what's up? I hope you get the postcard and I wrote the address correctly. And lady is chilling under a blanket. On a day like this, I really feel like there's not much to do. We should probably go, well, since you're doing your hair, I should probably take the dogs on a walk in the rain. Not much to do. Am I bored? No, I'm totally not bored. No. William, hey lady, is it time to go for a walk? Is it time to go walk in the rain? Go for a walk? Lady, is it time to go for a walk in the rain? Yeah, it's time. We've been sitting in here all day. Like I said, time isn't real here, so it is currently 1:19, and I don't know what I've done all day, basically. We still have not made any lunch or breakfast. I'm gonna take the dogs on a walk. You wanna go for a walk? And then we'll make some lunch. Right, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Go for a walk in the rain. We gotta get you guys ready. Let's go for a rain walk. Let's go. Yeah. Walking in the rain. Oh. Lady.
She's like, Mom, why are you
No, you gotta come over here. She gets like so excited that she... Lady, honey, I need you to stand still while I do this. They're like, open the portal. Let's go. Ah, deliciously rainy. Let's go for a rain walk. Rain walk time. See, there's still little patches of snow that refuse to melt. Wait, lady, slow down, please. It is an awfully rainy day. Camera's getting super wet. But look at the waterfall near the cabin where we stay. There's a cool driveway that somebody just had built recently. Maybe our time will come soon to have a driveway. But look, let's go down to the water, guys. Oh my God, that's scary. Wow! Look at that, guys. Oh. The velocity. Wow. There's some snow down there. It's so loud! How are you guys doing? It's cold, isn't it? Should we go back? Wow. Look at that. It's amazing. What do you keep looking at, William? Oh, William. So wet, aren't you? And Lady's soaking too.
I can't tell. It'll start to look the same.
You're soaked. You're so soaked. Good boy. There you go.
Locals pretty much
Oh, so wet. All right, making lunch in the air fryer. Heck yeah. Some delicious salmon open face sandwiches. We got the onion on onion look today. Red onions, green onions on some rye bread. Coffee number 2. Finally, I've started to get some of the white in there. I tried to make a heart in it, but you know, just a dough baby dog. Just a look at that nose. Look at that cute little nosy nose. All right, so it is 2:41 now, and the sun is already starting to go down. It's been such a dreary day. William, you look like you're about to fall asleep right on my shoulder, sitting up. Anyway, second coffee of the day. The sun is going to set here probably in 45 minutes. What did I do to deserve such a cute dog? Here is the forecast for the next few days, or for the next 10 days. And it's not going to be as cold as it has been when it snows. Like Saturday it might snow, but it's going to get up to 36, so it will melt. I want it to snow badly because I would love to participate in some winter sports. That's my favorite thing. But we gotta be patient. It's still only November. It's only November 24th right now. It's still very early. It's not even winter. Huh, William? And as you can see, William is always on my lap. He can't not be in my lap. He's a sweet boy. Can we normalize doing nothing and not being productive every once in a while? Can we normalize that? Because I've been chilling here. It's dark outside now. It's been dark since about 3:45, I want to say. And can we normalize it being okay to just chill here and there? I'm productive most days. Like, I'm vlogging. I'm being productive right now, aren't I? I'm getting more and more antsy in my pantsy about getting on this property. I think I have finally reached the point, like, my mom and I have finally reached the point where we're like, okay, we're not gonna not do things by the rules. Let's just say we're gonna go beat around the bush. Something that you really need to do here, especially we didn't realize that we were in a zone when we bought the property, that you have to have, like, legally you have to have 2 spaces to park because it's like considered residential. And so we didn't realize that when we came here, and then we like started talking to like the city builder permit guy and like talking to people. They're like, yeah, you need a 2-car parking space in order to like have your occupancy on the property or whatever, your and like build and stuff. So that has been the thing we've been struggling with. We think we have the guy, but last week, or 2 weeks ago now actually, we were supposed to meet with another person who could potentially help us with that. However, they got sick, and I hope they're doing better now, but we haven't heard back from them either in a while. And so we're kind of at the point where we're like, well, there is a place to park across the street from where our property is. And I was like, come hell or high water. Is that the saying? I hate that saying. Hook or by crook, as my mom would say, we are going to be living on that property next spring. We have our permits to build our stairs, our little staircase onto the property through state property, off the driveway and off the already existing driveway. So now we're thinking, okay, well, we can wait on the driveway. That's in the process, whatever. But next spring, we are going to be finishing the trail. We have all of our trail prepped from where we want to have our main area of living all the way up to this one section of the trail that, I kid you not, I don't know if I portrayed this very well in the videos, the past videos, but it is like we call it the hellscape of the trail because it's just like there's a lot. Like, we need to do a little bridge over a little spring. And then there's like 4 flights of stairs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 flights of stairs that we need to build. We have some ideas now that we've been living here and talking to other people and seeing what they've done on their properties and learning about just more of the construction, the like materials we can get here for pretty low cost and all that. So we're like we're going to figure this out, but we're thinking we'll probably find someone to help us, like hire somebody who is a trail maintenance part just for that part of the trail, because and if we can't find someone, we're just gonna say, heck, next spring we're just gonna do it. But we're just gonna go for it anyways, because we don't want to wait any longer. I mean, we did figure out the other day that we've only been here for 5 months. Like, that's pretty, like, we're pretty fresh here. We're pretty new here. So it's like kind of good, and we're both glad that we're spending the time to like get to know the land and, you know, what people can help us with stuff, and like, I don't know, learning about it a bit before we really start going on the project. But yeah, I'm super excited to get this trail in, and I've been doing my research on hot tents. So if anybody has any good information or recommendations for a hot tent that would be good for 2 people and 2 dogs, and potentially like maybe 2 more people, because we're going to want to have guests next summer. But yeah, hot tent's going to be great. We're going to set that up. We're going to build a little platform, set that up, live in it, and we're going to be on that property next spring. I'm not going to let anybody tell me otherwise. On our live stream on Halloween, we were talking about doing the boat, and we've like thought about it a lot now, and we're just kind of thinking like maybe we won't do the boat, because you know, boats are little like holes in the water that you put your money in, as people like to say. So we're kind of like thinking like a boat will come. I'm going to buy a little Lund in the spring so we can go explore around here. There's lots of little bays and like cabins and good hiking out here that I really want to get to. So a bigger boat will maybe be in the future. My mom and I had a really deep conversation about like what would be the best option like to invest our money in at the time, and I was like, I want to be like deep in the forest. Well, it's not really that deep in the forest, but I want to be like in forest with our beautiful trees, like taking care of the land and like living on it and enjoying it. So I'm just like getting antsy about that, and I think that on days like this where it's like so dark, I feel like ready to do that. But before we do that, we have some really cool stuff we're going to do this winter. I'm going to tell you guys more about it later because we're still in the works of planning what we're going to do, but let's just say it's going to get really cold. Very, very cold. You will see. You will experience the cold through the camera coming up in the next few months, and I'm really excited about that. But for now, we're just going to wait for the snow and enjoy seeing what life is like here on this island in the early winter and midwinter. Yeah, because I really just cannot wait to tell you guys what we're going to be doing next year for a couple months. Shh, it's a secret. Can anyone guess? It's not a secret, really, but we're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. So guess in the comments below what you think we might be doing. It's really exciting.